Anyway, I'm back, and I was just telling you how much I just love this show, Mad Men. Mad Men is about admin on Madison Avenue. That's why they're called Mad Men. Apparently, that's what they were called back in the day, in the inner circles of executives in New York City. It's set in New York City, obviously Madison Avenue. There is an amazing cast of characters, standard characters that go from first season to fifth season. Barely lost any of the core characters that started the show in the first place, which I love. I hate when you start watching something, they knock off all the characters, and you know, 3 seasons later are stuck with a whole new cast. This one you're not. It spans a year up to the 5th season, and I'm assuming there's a 6th season. It spans from 1960 about to early 70s, and the costumes are fantastic. The hairstyles are on the money. The set decorations are, I guess they call it set decorations in TV, yes. Absolutely fantastic, on the money. The other thing that I love about it so much is that it encompasses a time frame, and they, from the 60s to the early 70s, I believe 71, 72 might be where they're at in the 5th season finale. And during that time, there was such a small amount of television available. I mean, I grew up in a small town, about 20,000 people. Television was 4 channels, and the public service channel, that make 5. The 4 network channels, and that was cable. There was not hundreds and hundreds of channels to choose from. There was not Disney Channel. There was not all that type of stuff. And the thing is that especially in the 50s and 60s, the ads, like they are today, were very important, but they really became part of the programming in such a way because there was such a limited amount of television, and so ads were just as important that they be entertaining as the television program itself. Now, they have taken the absolute literal copies of many of these ads and ad campaigns for Pond's Cold Cream, Lucky Strike cigarettes, Heineken beer, Clear Seal, I'm trying to think, Janssen swimwear, Playtex bras. These are all ad campaigns that these Mad Men apparently, also the Nixon Kennedy campaigns, that they were responsible for. Also, many of the Hilton hotel chain, Conrad Hilton, as you well know, had hotels all over the world. These people go into in-depth information about those ad campaigns, and Conrad Hilton is actually from Socorro, San Antonio, New Mexico, which is just outside of Socorro, New Mexico. That's where the first Hilton Inn was in Socorro. And before that, he had a pharmacy. It's still there, the Hilton Pharmacy. Anyway, they took such wonderful care to reproduce, and in many cases use the actual footage from these ad campaigns, and some of them I remember clear as a bell. Life cereal, Jello pudding, so many of them, and it's just so wonderful to be able to see those in the context of a program, and just boom, it takes you back to that place where you were at. And I was a small child. I was born in 1962, but I remember a lot of this stuff. So anyway, the sets are great, the scripts are wonderful, the characters are wonderful, in-depth, very deep characters. Don Draper, the main man, leading man character, good looking, dashing. I don't really know what qualities I can give him, but also a real tramp. And has a beautiful wife that is, looks like Grace Kelly, and he runs around on her with every kind of girl he can find and stuff like that. But and my other favorite is Joan, the secretary. She's fantastic. She's like Marilyn Monroe, hourglass figure with red beehive hairdo, and she's beautiful and savvy, and she very much a Marilyn Monroe type character. They cover the death of Marilyn in one of the episodes. They also take you to a vintage, very vintage looking Howard Johnson's, which was, you know, a resort when it first started out. And I just enjoy it so, oh my God, and the cars. If you love antique cars or vintage cars, you will love to some of the cars that they drive and that you see in the scenery and stuff. Just amazing. Just altogether an enjoyable program. I have not disliked not one of them. Every episode I've enjoyed. I'm like I said, on episode 58. There's 64 episodes, and I have seen them all. But I don't always sit down and just watch TV. I listen a lot, so I like to go back, and especially if it's something I really love, I'll watch it all over again. So I'm on my second go through, and I've enjoyed it just actually more than the first go through, because I'm getting a lot of stuff that I missed. Every program, every episode has a little something that you catch him setting something down or putting something in the mail, or something on his desk, or something that in a later episode is going to be extremely important. One of my favorite actors was a man that played Al on the home front, and he plays Roger Sterling in the Mad Men, and he is wonderful. There are not so many big name actors and actresses, and I wish I had more names to give you, because or I wish I had any names to give you. I should have probably looked that up. But anyway, go and check out Mad Men. I assure you, if you are a nostalgia buff, you will love it. And go and check out Vintageortacky. She's wonderful. She's delightful. She's funny. And she's, like I said, a whiz at the hairstyles and the makeup and all that kind of stuff. She's got it nailed, and I really, really enjoy her videos as well. So please go and check her out if you're interested in all that kind of stuff. But anyway, have a blessed day, and check in and let me know what you think of Mad Men, and I really hope you enjoy it. I think you probably will. It's another one of those programs I love to watch in the summertime. It's just got that light feel to it, but I think you'll enjoy it. So anyway, Mad Men. And I'm not even sure what channel that it goes on regular TV, but it is on Netflix, first 5 seasons, and just great. I hope you enjoy it. All right, peace and be blessed, and I'll talk to you all later. All right, bye-bye.